So a lot of things can be said about the new Mortal Kombat game, that being Mortal Kombat X. Such things like, that's a pretty good game. What's up with these QuickTime events? What the fuck's up with these microtransaction things? What are these fucking tokens? This game's brutal as shit. There are some, okay, the point I'm trying to make is there are pros and cons going on here. As with any game in the history of the universe, there's no perfect game. But with modern gaming, you know, the landscape's gonna change a bit, and we'll get into that a little bit momentarily. I'm not gonna drag it on too long. Calm the fuck down. But let's start with the good things first. The graphics are absolutely amazing. They are outstanding. The facial features, the expressions, the texture of everything, the background, the physics, the colors, just everything is graphically is amazing about this game. That's a solid 10 out of 10 for graphics. Gameplay is solid as Mortal Kombat has ever fucking been. It's exquisite, it's fun, it's very innovative, or at least very comprehensive. Anyways, I find myself I've never played a Mortal Kombat game on a PlayStation. The last game I played was 9 and it was on Xbox. With that being said, it took me a little bit of time to break it in with the controls for PlayStation, but give me a day. In a day, I was warmed up to it, and it was great. I did fine with it. I enjoyed it. Another good thing is the characters. The new characters introduced are fine. They work well. They're diverse. I like the character roster we have with this new game. I've gotten very, very good with Aaron Black. He just happens to have the same name with me, only spelled differently. That's not a coincidence. It's fate, motherfuckers. Now, there are a few negative things about this game. Well, only sort of negative, really. I've heard some complaints about the QuickTime events and how they're very abrupt, and you don't really have time to prepare for the QuickTime events, and that to me was only inconvenient for like a second. The first bit of QuickTime events, and like, oh shit, god damn, I didn't realize there was a fucking QuickTime. It didn't let me know. It didn't say, hey, incoming QuickTime event. It just happened. Although if you pay attention, there are indicators, and as soon as you pay attention to that, then you know you get used to the QuickTime events, and the QuickTime events become kind of fun. Or at least they have become sort of fun to me. The only thing about them is it doesn't really seem that there's any real consequence for not achieving the full QuickTime events with not doing them completely correctly. You can miss a button, but then it's just like it's only a minor thing. Like it doesn't really affect the overall outcome. They just seem kind of pointless, but I don't know. I guess the only reason they may have introduced them is to kind of maybe immerse you a little bit more into the cinematics and like the cutscenes. That's the only thing I could think of about that. Another big complaint that I have noticed all over the webs about the new Mortal Kombat game is the microtransactions and how they're done. Now, there's a right and a wrong way to do microtransactions. Games, you know, cost more money to make these days, so they're going to want to make more money, but they're not going to sell them much higher than 60 bucks on the shelves. So they're going to throw in, they're going to rip some characters out of the game, wait till later, and then sell them back to you. Which, you know, I think that's kind of, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. I say include everything at once into the game, and if you have additional ideas, sell those later. Or whenever you have a game that's like not very good solely because they want you to pay to make it good, that's pretty fucked up. But I don't feel like Mortal Kombat necessarily did it the wrong way. Like they're going to sell you some extra characters. They sold you the season pass so that you just get everything when it happens. So I don't know. I'm not huge into microtransactions either. That, you know, can't imagine most people would be, because used to back in the day we could just buy a game and then we had the game to play. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is to buy the game and then play the motherfucker. But times have changed and you kind of have to expect that. It's just how it is. Anyways, okay, so the negatives aren't going to severely affect my scoring of this because they aren't that bad. They're just really minor inconveniences that you can learn to deal with very quickly. So, and you know, I've been a Mortal Kombat fan my whole life, and that's my favorite fighting franchise. I didn't get too much into Street Fighter. I just never got good at it. I just like the mechanics of Mortal Kombat. And this game sticks to what I know about Mortal Kombat. With that being said, I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. You know, with the negatives introduced and all that things, just 1 point off. 9 out of 10, a good solid motherfucking goddamn bitch ass motherfucking good ass motherfucking game. Anyways, with that being said, what are your thoughts about it? I can only imagine that you at least find it decently. Anyways, and I'll see you in the next fucking video. Thanks for watching.
It's official. You suck.
Kill that a blood transfusion. Said while ejaculating. Eating too much pasta. I'm having trouble peeing. That's a prostatality. Kills as you're conceived. Puente Español.
Now, the biggest complaint, most likely, or from what I have noticed... The fuck? I'm having a power surge. This is weird. Maybe we're good.